What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top player in Risk, Global Domination. I have a daily show on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch, and if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. Hey, guess what? It's Europe! Progressive Capitals! I'm in the 4 seat playing as Perpy Boy. Okay, we got a nice cushy little separation between Africa and Spain. Okay. What else do we see? Just some chokishness in the middle. Probably want to cap on that too, just to pay off the chokishness. And then, yeah, nothing else really. Like, that's the only hard choke on the bottom. The rest of this board goes normally. Yeah, the rest of this board goes normally. So the only two pockets are in the bottom left, the Spain and the Africa, and even Africa is at 2 points. So no OP pockets. I'm going to neighbor cap green. We didn't want it to be a bait caps video, green. Don't make me do it. All right, I'm doing it. Don't hit it. Don't get baited. Don't get baited. Yellow picked some fucking terrible trash Africa cap. What a bad decision. El Oud. Ugh. Not like as bad as DJ Alpha. It is. It's like the same. These caps suck. Don't pick them. Why do they suck? If you're new. So your capital choice matters a lot. And one thing you definitely don't want to do is you don't want to cap in a corner, also known as a dead end. So me picking here would be okay, because I guess it's one of two in the bonus, but like, what would be the worst cap on this board? Arabia. Arabia is usually the worst cap on this board. Something really terrible as well would be like blue, right at the back of a pocket. Why do these caps suck then? They're not exactly that. So what they are is, okay, blacks and Gascony. What they are is they neither help you hold the bonus because they're not on the outside of it, nor do, when you have the bonus, are you then allowed to attack with your capital stack because your stack is then locked, right? So picking something like Paris, internal to the bonus it's in, right, is the same situation. You don't want to be something internal to the bonus it's in. We see black take Spain turn 1. I don't think green hits me. That would be a terrible play. Where? Yeah, green just takes Italy. Cool. I'm fine with that. Yellow's back there, so yellow's going to be a problem for green. I think I want my cap to be a 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 troop to the 5, everything else on the 2, and hopefully we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order, but it will enable me to fortify the 2 there. So I'll make it a 6 cap, but it'll actually be a 7 with my fortify. And if I can't finish the second +4, I won't. But like, it's a 7. Let's see if it can hit all this. First things first, we want not lose a troop on the first roll, and we don't. Then we get a 100% roll on the 6. So far, our dice are real fucking hot. And now we're just going to take most of that. Cap. So we have 2 +4s in the open. Magenta might interrupt, but they are on the other side of the map, so that wouldn't be a good move for them. That would be a flat move for them at best. Taking their own thing would probably be better. We see blue up at the top. Where does that tell us? Oh, blue's already disconnected. Uh-huh. We're going to see 3v1. 2v1 doesn't likely go. Good. We got a bit lucky there, too. All right, so this is an OP start. Blue's cap is up here. No. There's blue's cap. Okay. And finally, Magenti. Does Magenti take Russia? Take Orient. What do we see them do? If I can hold +8 turn 1, I'm really good. I'm really happy with that. So I don't actually think anyone is here. What happened to Magenti, though? Okay, well, if we don't have to deal with you, Harmon Mensa from Taiwan. He made some decisions. There we go. He wants Orient. Don't quite get it. Doesn't quite get it. I have nothing to fear from Magenta. Turn 1 at least. And black starting with another working on Spain. Green does. Yeah, so we have black, yellow, green, bought, Magenti. So if I kill Magenti, I have the east. Green is kind of pinned. Hey. Into the noob corner. You gonna see green and black be at war? That would be lovely for me. If that was so. Yeah, yellow doesn't have anything. Yellow's not gonna have anything for quite a while. With their terrible fucking cap. Uh-huh. Just taking a piece of the board now. Okay, blue still has their cap. They might break my Germany. Is it up in Scandi? That's their cap, right? Yeah, okay. Blue's cap's up in Scandi. But it's a taker. All right. We're going to get blue's cap next turn. And magenta takes Orient. Not Russia. Pop. Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Okay. So black isn't giving green any options. What does green do about that? They say no. They say no. We're going to see green return with no troops. Yeah. They hit black's capital. Green had no options. They hit black's capital. Fuck yeah. All right. There's yellow. Yellow stops. Yellow is Africa. Cool. Okay. Well. Magenta didn't even have that. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there then. Didn't have the chance to deal with blue. Now blue has a bonus. Might break me, might break Scotland. Break Scotland. Oh yeah. Oh, this is fucking fantabulous. Oh, nice. Magenta's going to try and break on the bottom line? No, they bought it from that. Yeah, good. We made Magenta quit like a bitch. Does green stay? Green's going to stay. Okay, does that bot break yellow? It does. Now yellow's to worry about. Oh, that's so accidentally. These bots have just accidentally benefited me this game tremendously. So what is this now? On my 4th turn... My 4th turn, we can start making some kills. Yeah, black sets to retake their capital? No, black quit like a bitch. Fuck yeah! All right, so black baby boy, magenta baby boy. Blue didn't even play. I'll give green false hope that they can reestablish. Okay. Yellow takes a second bonus. Yellow might get second here with their shitty El Oud cab. Green says, well played. Thanks, man. Thank you. That was the final blue. I should have killed blue. That was the final blue territory. But blue's a taker. So blue's going to fuck up black up in the noob corner, right? Ah, breaks. Damn. Damn. Okay. He switched from taker to breaker. As he felt himself close to death. Okay, what does green do about this? Green and yellow are my only opponents. I have way too fucking much still. Yellow also trades. We do, okay. On yellow, magenta. That's good. That's good. What do we actually think El Oud has on it? Am I close to a cap run? Probably. Yeah. Does green have a bonus? No. Okay, setting is smart. It's probably green taking Spain now? No. In the new corner. Ah, you should have taken Spain. They're locking the black hill behind them, though, which I think is smart. Yellow should not go bad to me. That would be very dumb. Okay, yellow is very dumb. We knew that by the LED cap. Okay, we knew that by the LED cap. Solid break, dude. You went from play to second to cry like a bitch. We don't want to feed the black. We have magenta and blue. If yellow sues me, that's good for me. Green gets second here, as he should. Unless he hits a cap. If green hits a cap, all bets are off. All green needs to do to get second is nothing. And green tries to resist me, he might get lowest, and I don't care. I'm not gonna play to give anyone higher placement. You fuck with me, I'll at this point, I don't care. I'll take you out. Let's see what yellow does. Man, all that guy had to do was nothing. All he had to do was nothing. Nine troops. Yellow doesn't have Spain yet, but they should. They should take Spain because they're actually risking getting a lower, not yellow, green, not killing black, or not trying to kill black, is actually risking a lower placement. This is good now. Green sorting it out. And yellow, here's your time to shine. Studio. All day. Thank you for feeding me your 3-card kill. You dumb bastard! Dude, you're gonna get fucking lower than people who disconnect. What the fuck's wrong with you? Dumb! So dumb. Good game, green. Similar situation. All green has to do to get second is nothing. Green doesn't kill black behind them, though. They risk third. They need to clean black rather than try farm the kill. Ah, but they can't because the bot sets. Okay. I don't think I care. That hits my 8. Yeah. Get to the cap? It might. It's a 9-card. It's a 9-troop fucking differential. This hit. Fuck. Oh, saved by the bell. Not 9, 8. 8-troop. We're saved by the 11% roll there. Just chill, green. I will kill these guys before you. This is him cleaning black now. Smart. You earned your second. All right, well, here's the moment of truth. Did he leave black behind him? Nope. That is a well played. Good job. Good job. Revenge! Oh, yeah! Oh, man, all right. Well, sometimes you just get lucky, folks. That one felt a little lucky. Quick question. This we got a Q&A question here. This one's from The Real Human Being 2. For DePeatman, could you be a brain in a vat? And if so, could the evil scientist who hooked you up to it insert false beliefs into your head? If so, could he make you believe something that is contradictory when it actually isn't? Like, could the belief that circles have no sides just be a false belief given by this evil scientist? If so, how can you trust any appeal to the law of non-contradiction? Okay. So I think there's a conflation in your question. And the conflation is the difference between belief and logic. So the law of non-contradiction is a logical principle. And let me look it up for you. We'll give a definition. The law of non-contradiction is a principle of logic that states that propositions cannot be both true and false at the same time. Like an example, the two propositions, the house is white and the house is not white, are mutually exclusive. One is true and one is false. Okay? And you use in your question the word belief how many times? Could you be a brain in the vat hooked up to false belief? That's one. If so, could he make you believe? That's two. Something that's contradictory when it actually isn't. Could the belief that circles have no sides? That's three. Just be a false belief? That's four. Okay. There is a difference between something that is true and a belief. Now, you might believe something is true, but logic happens to supersede belief. We can believe things that are false all the time, and we do, because we are not perfectly logical. We're not perfectly rational. But none of this is actually answering your question. And the way I would answer your question is because I'm clarifying what the difference between a logical principle like the law of non-contradiction and a human belief, which is necessarily imperfect. Right? It is always true that your beliefs are never a complete picture of reality. We only get a slice of the electromagnetic spectrum via our senses. We only are able to interact with other people using language, right? Using a Byzantine complicated system of symbols that we've agreed upon means something, but there's no way that anyone can know what's going on in my head, even if I tell them, right? So the way I would answer your question is it is possible for false beliefs to be inserted, for you to be incepted with things that you believe to be true that aren't. I would go so far as to say that it is impossible for us to actually access perfect truth. You know, logic is our best attempt to do things like that. But even then, you know, our senses might fail us. Something about our ability to comprehend base reality, given the limited information we have access to and our limited abilities. But none of this bears any weight on the rules of logic. Logic is greater than this. Things are true using logic in an irrefutable way that does not care about anyone's opinion or belief on the matter. Defeating, great question. Defeating 2 novices, 1 beginner, 1 intermediate, and 1 expert. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. I have a daily show on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.